this transition from 45 to 55, I still am getting my body reset. The last couple cuts to 45 were like near-death experiences for me. I didn't want to quit, so that was the problem. I felt like if I had moved up to 55, I'd be like quitting on fighting, like a coward's way out. So I made it a few more times, and the Charles fight, I literally it was really, really bad making weight. I should have never even made it. I should have just quit, but I didn't, and then I wound up having a terrible performance in that fight. And I'm still kind of recovering from that, but overall, I'm very glad with the 55 move, and I'm gonna be a contender at 55. I guarantee it. Well, first of all, what I want to comment on about wrestling, and I'm very passionate about this, is that wrestlers didn't die until people started fucking with the weight classes. And that's when they started to die, because then we're like, oh, we're going to give these poor kids an hour to wait and then go make them compete in the best, hardest competition of their life. And it's people who don't know anything about the sport and people who don't know anything about weight cutting that always manage to mess it up and make it dangerous. So I would really hope, if we're going to start adjusting weight classes, adjusting how we cut weight and stuff, that real professional fighters and real professionals get in there to do it, and not just people in commissions that just work for the government and don't understand anything about fighting.
Do you see it being more weight classes, or do you see it being more monitoring of weight over a period of time, especially as you go through your training camp for a particular fight?
You know what? I'm a grown man, and it was my decision to go to 45 and to keep there, so I have no one to blame but myself. And anyone who goes around blaming anything about their weight cuts on anyone else other than themselves is something I can't say on the radio or on TV or on whatever you want to call it.
Nik, BJ Penn had some comments about you a little while back on UFC Tonight. What are your thoughts on BJ's comments about coming out of retirement to specifically fight yourself?
Well, number one, check out my poem, because I'm a freaking lyrical genius when it comes to that stuff. And number two, if BJ Penn ever wants some, he knows where to find me in the cage. His retired ass can just stay at home unless he wants to actually come in here.